Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Here's Curry with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
It's blocked. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
Now Young. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Outside Curry. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Curry passes to Young. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bane's got 5 points so far.
Well, nice take from Bane. Solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting them.
The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bane. A 3 ball. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
Young for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And that one, good.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Rose against Young. Outside Jackson. Back to Rose. There's the triple. Pajemski grabs the board.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Young, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Rose. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a three. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 5. MP outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Outside Jackson. Overhealed. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. 18 points from 3. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got G.G. Jackson. Rose is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Vucevic. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. Another three for Golden State.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Rose finds Kennard. Looking to end the run. Warriors with the rebound. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. That shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Kennard. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Golden State.
Young for three. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Pass to Kennard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 20. Green kicks to MP. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good. Rose has got 5 points so far.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
previous play is under review.
I said it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in-game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Grizzlies.
Well, the energy they're putting out.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
MP out there with Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bane. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smart passes to Bane. MP grabs the miss.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback. Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half. but none since then.
And that one hits back iron.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Bain, beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Bain. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A nice shot by Young.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
It's Jackson with the drive, and a missed layup. And so, MV will bring it up for Golden State. Here's the 3, and again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson kicks to Smart to stop the run. The kick out to Bain. From 13, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Stepping in from the line, it's easy money for Bain now.
And here's Young from the arc, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Smart. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. The rebound by Young.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Buries it from three-point range. Moody's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. Again, the miss by Bain.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Young. Non-stop scoring machine here. Outside Curry. Over Smart. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And is with... So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.